Chapter 5 guns, Chapter 5 movement, 2 brand new game-changing devices, Chapter 5 galleries, and we finally got the chair device. So much to go over. Let's go. Okay, no huge leaks, so we're gonna jump right into this. And it's been 3 years since this was announced, but we have the chair device. I honestly can't believe I'm placing this down in Fortnite Creative. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is just take a seat. Oh, wait, that's it? I was expecting some crazy animation. 3 years we've waited for that. Wait, let's see the different. There's a bunch of different styles. Let's check them all out. So here's all the styles that they have. They've got the comfy chair here. We gotta sit in all of them, guys. So if we wait 3 years for this, we're gonna sit in all of them. Here's the barrel. We're sitting on the barrel. Oh, look at Peely there. And the bench. Okay, so these are the ones that Epic has given us. But this was interesting. So right here is, so you can just have them sit on anything. So you could place this device here and put anything underneath it. Like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this little like playground toy. There we are. And we're gonna sit on it and boom, we're sitting on the playground toy. Nice and easy. 1.0 stuff right there. Now this is one that's actually interesting. So in the settings, you can see that this is custom. So that means in UEFN, you could probably import your own things to act as sitting devices. But if you're in 1.0, it doesn't really matter because you can just put anything there so that you can just sit on it. So it's actually pretty decent. Oh, interesting. You can have the interact radius be 5. Oh, wow. So they can be sitting pretty far away from it and still get into that. Okay, that's interesting. Any other interesting settings? Oh, you can force people that they can't exit. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try this. We're gonna sit and then I can't stand up. So you can force people to sit here and not be able to get out. You can turn on and off the audio, interact text, dismount direction. Oh, interesting. What is backwards? So you sit down and then, oh, you can flop off the back. Dismount force. So 5,000 is the most. I'm just gonna, and there's an upwards force. I'm gonna max these all out. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what happens. And it shoots you off. Okay, this device is way cooler than I thought. I've played around with the settings a little bit more. You can make it so wherever your camera's facing, that's the way you're gonna launch. So this could be perfect for death runs where, you know, maybe the jump is way, but you gotta sit down and then launch in the right direction and hopefully make it to where you wanna go. Guys, there's so much more to this device that I wanna test. You can force people to sit via trigger. So even if there was 100 players, I wonder if they would all sit on the same chair. I gotta test some of those. I'm gonna do it in a video later this week. But chair device is great. That's really big update that we finally have all of the Chapter 5 guns. Like, here's all of the different ARs that you can use, but not only do we have all of the guns, we have the weapons mod bench. Here it is in all of its glory. And when you're actually in the game and you pick up one of these guns, so like, here's one of the shotguns. I can go into the mod bench and I can actually just automatically equip this. Now, there is a setting within this where you can make it so it costs money, but you can check it out here. Wait. Let me throw on a scope on this so you can actually see it, because this is shotgun now with the scope and it shoots perfect. And it's got all the attachments. It's super cool. Now, within the mod bench settings, so here you can change the mod cost to be whatever you want it to be. So if you want it to be free, just make sure it's 0. And then there's not a ton of other settings to this other than like which teams can use, etc. But it's really cool. Now, in addition to the mod bench, there's the mod weapon case. So these are actually pretty cool. So it comes down in a gallery. And the way this works is in the game, you can come up and interact with these, the different size ones. So the big one here will give you a sniper rifle. You can see it comes with the blue rarity. Same thing with this. This is for more like medium-sized guns, so you like your ARs, and this is going to be for your like SMGs. And then you can still come up and modify these the way you want. Now, one problem with this is you can't really adjust much in this device. Like, I wish you could go in and say, I only want epic rarities, or I only want common rarities that come out of it. It's more like a treasure chest that pops out random things. But hopefully at some point we'll be able to customize those to pop out what we want. Now, along with all of these guns and cases and stuff, also comes the flow berries and flow berry fizz. So I mean, here's the flow berries. We can actually throw it and you can see it. And then of course the fizz, you know, we got fizz going all over us. I actually really like this. It's kind of fun. Does it just last forever when you have infinite ammo on? I don't know. Like, does this just go and go? I mean, you could have whole like death run levels that you have to have the fizz and be fizzing while you're jumping through it to get through the level. That's actually kind of cool. So far, it's not stopping. I've been doing this forever. Yeah, guys, fizz is infinite. You got infinite fizz. We've also got the ballistic shield, which I don't think I've even ever used the ballistic shield. I mean, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, guys, I don't play a ton of BR, but this is kind of a fun weapon or defense. I don't even know what you want to call it. It's a weapon and defense. This is cool. Can't believe we actually have it in creative. We're awesome. This is a big W update. Like, we've had to wait 10 weeks to get the chapter 5 stuff. So glad it's finally here. Now, I do need to mention, we also got the Sideways Scythe Mythic, Spire Assassin Mythic, and the Huntmaster Saber Thermal Rifle. So these are all guns that we did not have before in creative that they've added now. Now, in addition to these guns, they've added a bunch of the chapter 5 movement. So if you go into your player settings, under locomotion, you're going to see a new setting called PBWs generate ledges. So if that's on, you can now do the movement where you can hop up ledges. This is so cool, because look at this. I'm pretty sure you can go as high as you want with this, and then you can even like hop over the edge like this one, catch on, and keep going. I mean, that's pretty cool. Also, in the player settings, you can see movement speed tuning, so you can choose chapter 4 movement or current BR movement. So I've changed it to current BR movement, and you know, it's a little bit slower. It just has the newer animations and stuff working. I'm gonna switch back chapter 4, and you know, we're back to normal. So you can choose what you want in your island, and that will be the default players have to play with. Ooh, I'm just thinking of a level here with this new movement. Actually, imagine for a second if this is the like the floor is lava. Wait, can you jump to the side? Oh yeah, you can jump to the side with this. That's so cool. And then maybe can you jump backwards? Oh yeah, maybe if you could like jump back and forth across, that would be kind of crazy. Well, I have to play with this more, but this is cool. We've got 2 new devices that are game changers. So this first one is the analytics device. So all you gotta do with this device is submit to something like a trigger. You can even name the event as step on trigger, and then that's all you gotta do. And then anytime someone steps on this trigger, it's gonna send analytics to your creator dashboard so you can know how many players actually stood on this trigger. It's gonna help you make better decisions about your maps and what people are actually interacting with. Like, this is super cool for all of us. Now, this one is the input trigger. It's like really insane, guys. Check out what I've just set up right now. What this device does is it lets you have access to the player's controls. So if they're on PC, it's their keyboard. If they're on console, it's on their controller, or if it's mobile, it's their mobile device. But it's based on players' actions. So if there's the fire button, or this one is like your secondary targeting button, this one is crouch and so on. And what I've done here is I've gone into my device and I have 2 buttons. I want my fire and my aiming button. And the fire button is going to explode the barrel, and the aiming button is going to reset it. So let's check it out. Let's make sure it works. Now you can see on the other side of my screen, explode barrel on fire and reset on the alternate. So here you can see I'm gonna fire, boom, and there we go. And then I can right click and it resets, and boom, and then like I can just keep doing this as long as I want, and it's all connected to my controls. Like, this opens up so many possibilities to interact with the player. So you can technically add a button for all of the buttons that the player's moving with and have that interact with your map. Now, let me show something on Twitter already. This is from Rhinex, who's insane. This is UEFN. You can see he's got like a zoom in device where you can zoom in and then maybe zoom back out in the camera and look around. Like, this is insane. Does this even look like Fortnite? This does not look like Fortnite. This is Fortnite, guys. And now we have control of what the player's doing. This is another fun one that was just done in 1.0. They made a double jump device where they jump and then they can keep jumping in the air over and over again with this really cool controls. So if you're not excited about this, guys, you haven't been creative, because this is absolutely insane. And the game modes for this are going to explode. Okay, we actually got some really cool chapter 5 galleries, but before we get into those, Epic's also made some updates to the camera and controls device. You should definitely go check those out. Also, updates to the timer tracker switch in the save point devices. Lots of changes there. Okay, now let's look at these new galleries. Check it out. We got these like underground tunnels. Dude, this is so cool. Look at the like textures on this. It's really nice. I mean, you could even take out some of these walls and like you can get out of the tunnel. This is a really cool prefab. So now there isn't actually a gallery for these pieces. So if you want these pieces, you're gonna have to like pull out the prefab to do it. But look how massive these things are gonna get. I mean, this is just like a huge tunnel. It's actually, I wish we've had these pieces before. Just to have a tunnel piece like this is super nice. This is the other prefab where there's no doors into it. Actually, you have to fly into it. You have to build your own entrances to get in here, but it's got some really cool vibes to it. I love, whoa, check out this roof. Wait, is this in the galleries? I don't even know if this is in the galleries. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh yeah, it's right here in this gallery as well. This is the tunnel underground gallery with some cool walls and stuff. I love the round pieces. That's always nice. And let's check out the prop gallery. That's always my favorite. Okay, I love this table. This is perfect for Rhinex's Phantom map. Even some different targets. And then here, this is cool. We got like a subway car. Cool wires. Ooh, these wires are gonna be nice, I think. What is that little bunny? Yeah, so really good galleries. Insanely good update. I can't wait to see what you guys do with it.